Guys, Zari is in a nasty fight with the Diamond side chick Fontana, and then she went on Instagram to tell Fontana a few things. Zari even went as far as being homophobic by calling Fontana a he/she, because Fontana's looks, guys, on the face, yeah, you'll think she's a he, or sometimes you'll be like, oh, maybe she's a she. That's how I've seen her as well, guys. I'm sorry, just in case you feel like I'm not saying the right thing. It's just another way of trying to explain how she looks. Yeah, she also claimed Fontana had many BBLs and had her music career. Actually, her music career has failed. Zari concluded by saying that their scripted show on Netflix is not scripted, and went on to say she is a self-made billionaire. And then, guys, Mapepandaba actually posted this and asked if indeed people see Zari as a self-made billionaire. The only fault that I see there is self-made. Being a billionaire, I don't want to say Zari is wrong. Most probably, when you bring all the colleges together, when you bring all the cars together, yeah, she could be a billionaire, yeah, guys. Because as we all know, guys, if you know Zari, if you follow her, or if you want to know about her, you can go check her page at Instagram. Zari drives expensive cars, guys, classic cars. And then the colleges that they've got, guys, they've got so many colleges around the country. And I think even as far as Uganda, where she originates from. So I don't want to actually brush out the being a billionaire story, even though people think that she is actually not telling the truth. At least she should say she's a millionaire, but she's not self-made. That one I refuse, because as we all know, just in case you don't know, Zari was married to this man who owned those colleges, and then they divorced from 2001, according to the stories, until 2013, somewhere there. And then they divorced. Then in 2017, this man passed away. When he passed away, because the children were supposed to be the one that inherits, and they were still at a young age, Zari had to take over. The family had to make sure that Zari runs the inheritance for the children. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's how Zari actually got to be where she is right now. It's not like she's self-made. She didn't start this for herself. There's what Zari had to pen down on her Instagram page, guys. She said, my post was deleted, but bro, ain't settling for less. I have so much regard for you as the father of my kids, and nothing can come between that. If there was a chance for us to get back together, you'll come running. How you sitting with hoes, temporary people in your life, discussing me, leaves me in awe. You can F anyone you want without using me as a bet. I don't want to. I'm not obsessed with you. Matter of fact, is the opposite. You're obsessed with me. You can't seem to replace me. You'll come running like a cheetah if I called you back. I'm only reasonable for respect's sake, for the sake of the kids. Google stuff, some I can explain, some I can't. You get on a whole show that's not scripted and lie about me, lie how I want kids with you, how obsessed am I with you, who the F are you for me, Zari the boss lady, to be obsessed? You'll forever be in my life because of kids, but not how I've been welcoming you. You are cancelled, and if you don't like it, let the court decide. I don't need you, with or without you. I have a whole fucking life. Excuse my broken language. Last I checked, the last EA didn't know you till I introduced you on scene, meaning the whole of East Africa. I was millionaire, famous, driving Porsche cars, owning property, smart and beautiful. You forever letting the so-called 20-year-old disrespect me for the sake of you getting pussy, excuse my broken language again, is not worth it. You are Diamond. You can get any person you want without involving me. I'm a whole married woman right now, and your shit, excuse my language, didn't sit well with my marriage. The show only edits parts which suit them is absurd. I'm married, clear, I'm with someone else. I can't have kids with you. Netflix edited the part out. Every whore rather thinks of you highly to disrespect me is sad. I don't ask a single cent from you because I single-handedly take care of my shit, excuse my broken language. You only hear from me when it's kids' fees that we pay annually, and I appreciate you for that. Emotional support, medical, sleepless nights, to mention a few, is all one. Stop putting me in situations with low life house for clout. I've noticed you live for clout. Without it, you can't breathe. I'm a self-made billionaire, and I'll not have your spam beans put me in a category I don't belong. Failed music career with 5 BBLs, face like he or she. Yo guys, that's what Zari said to this lady, and I am Fontana responded and said, do you know what it means to be a billionaire? I guess that's just handing out billionaire status title for free. Someone please give this lady her medication. 5 BBLs, you literally have reconstructed your entire body to look like me. Have you seen where your belly button is? With crying emojis. Failed career, that was a question. What did you accomplish when you were 25? That was a question to Zari. You found access on to an iPhone and bought internet and built a fake ass life. And let's not forget your sex tape, since you think you are better than everyone, and now you are married to a high school boy. I look like a he or she. You literally shake every time you see me. Be for real. That was what Fontana said to Zari. And guys, people were not very nice to Zari. A lot of people were really trashing Zari. Except this is what Miss Jada said. Zari intimidates a lot of people on that show because she actually has the bag. Pozani said, but she said we can surrogate. Hi, Njani. And guys, what Zari, even though we don't know the truth, yeah, I think this is just for shows. Most probably, the show deleted what Zari said. I don't want to kind of believe that indeed Zari agreed that they'll surrogate with Diamond. And again, guys, I don't understand. What is it that this women are seeing on this Diamond guy? Even as broke as I am, not a billionaire, I don't think I'll even look at her Diamond twice. He's not for me, guys. I don't understand. Why do they love this guy so much? What is it that he has? Does he have so much money? Or is it the thing between his legs that's making the girls to be so mad about him, to fight so much about him? Yo guys, but anyway, we're all different. We all have different tastes. And then again, I was like, I remember how on the show Diamond was so mad that Andile wants Zari, and he was really intimidated, seriously. And I was like, for me, guys, I wanted Zari and Andile together. I felt like what they had was real, and I really wanted them to try this. And every time they wanted to talk or something, that Diamond guy will come with that ugly face of his. He will come and make sure that that doesn't happen. And I'm like, are people really forgetting? Because people were now saying that Zari is always coming in between relationships that Diamond wants to build with other girls. But for me, I've seen Diamond was the one that was actually making that lead, guys. Can people just leave the poor Zari alone? Yo. And then, guys, the dragging was all over, was too much. It was there and there, just a few people that were in support of Zari. And then someone, Makwa, said Fontana dealt with her. Yo. Miss Sirenga said, threatened by he, she, go rest, please. Fontana told you where to get off and you couldn't handle the truth. Another person said, Fontana finally put her in her place. Yo, guys, I don't understand. Amanda said, within an hour, Madam posted an essay, deactivated her account and reactivated it again. Diamond is powerful. That's what Zari actually did, guys. After posting, she deactivated her account, then she reactivated it. Then the post was already gone. But as you all know, the Twitter people, the people on Insta, they had already grabbed it. That's why we have it right now. Tembi2 said, you did well, Zari, by addressing Diamond. He chases every skirt in front of him. And I guess this time he wronged you and are so childish by speaking about you in the manner. And at the end of the show, I guess he showed how much he wants Fontana and saying, I love you. Let's not goad this man, play us ladies by their lies. Love you, Zari, but I love you. Your connection with Andile. Exactly my point. Another person said, and Naya, she's 25 years, but she looks older than Zari. Someone called Royale said, well, we all know you inherited the wealth from the late husbands who acquired it through Juju. We don't forget the dramatic end for that man and weird funeral too. It's good she made it to good use investing, but we know you still part of the Juju. To keep it, your household maids can write a book about working in your house, how they weirdly get sick one after the other. Yo guys, files are getting like opened right here. And this Diamond had the nerve to say that Andile is more, actually the show is more like a family, and Andile should stop doing that to him because he used to be Zari's partner. And then he's also banking on this girl who's supposed to be a family. How greedy is this guy? How greedy is he? And guys, that's just all that I had for you. I just thought I should just drop in because I know a lot of people, they've been telling me we miss the gossip, we miss the real stuff, you know. We just don't want to be hearing about best all the time. We need the tea, guys. I thought, let me just give you this tea, just in case you don't have Netflix, just in case you haven't watched this Young, Famous and African. That's all that happened there, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. Please let me know, do you also think that Zari is self-made, or she's, for me, I want to say she's a billionaire, yes, and she's really doing a good job, this girl. I really applaud her and I want to congratulate her for keeping it so real and for making sure that her children's legacy is well taken care of. Keep going, girl. And yo guys, as for those stories about the Juju, guys, I don't want to go into it. I tried to look at that funeral to see what happened, but for me it was just, the only thing that was different was the splashing of money. I did not understand why people were all over about it, but anyway, I'll see you on the next video, guys. My love is real.